All right, good morning. Finally got a decent week by the looks of it. It's actually going to be like 20 degrees tomorrow. A little chilly this morning. We had a good frost, so that will stop. But that'll change our doubles pretty quick. I think they'll be all right. All the corn should be fine with that. And we're going to spread some manure today. Yeah, we got the next couple days spreading. So yes, still liquid manure. So this is my uncle's barn. We're spreading, and then I got to go to my cousin's pig barn. We got a bunch of manure for him to spread. We just got a deal that we are using it for our fields. Manure is great for the fields. It's great for the crop. You get lots of organic matter. You get nitrogen, you know, all kinds of good stuff that we're putting on this field right now. So a lot of people are using fertilizer. We have this option. We're going to use it. So we'll get back. We'll fill that tank. I'm going to go grab the ripper. I want to get it ready to go today. We were hoping to have 2 tanks, but there's somebody else renting the second one. So 1 today for now. We'll see if we can get a second one tomorrow. Okay, so next project. I got some wheat in bags. Here comes my buddy here with his 4-wheeler. We're going to spread it on. I got a couple, these used to be washouts. That's all the dirt from our renovation. So I've put it in 3 different spots along this field to make it more smooth. I don't want it to wash away, so we're gonna load him up and he's gonna spackle it on. There's no exact science to this. We're just gonna send it. See if we want a little thicker or thinner. And I might come back with the sunflower and tickle it in. But there we go. So, okay. He's gonna do a couple passes and I'm thinking a little thicker. I think full send. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Lots. So, those will, I'll tickle that in. Those will put some root structure down. That's going to hold all this dirt. And then what would go on here is, because it was such a dip, when I'd come through here with the sprayer, or even the bean head, anything, you would really get a big tip. And you know, sometimes your boom would hit the ground. That's not good. You'd have to come through with the bean harvester like this, the same way he's going. That way you would get all the beans, because if you went straight through, there wasn't enough flex in the head to get all the beans. Anyway, that's working out pretty good. I like it. Okay, we're at the next one, and yeah, we're getting good and coveraged. Excellent. All right, well, you guys will see me in a bit. We're gonna go get the ripper, set up the dryer today. So we are gonna set up the dryer. This is the blower for the output. Well, the blower's still on the dryer, but what we call this. But anyways, corn goes in here and it gets blown to the bins. That got rebuilt in the summer, because last season I was having big difficulty moving corn. The amount of product I used to be able to move in previous years was a lot slower this last year, because that was worn out. So it's gonna sit right here. We are going to start the dryer. I need to check, I think some of these paddles are screwed, so I might have to get some new paddles. We need to put in the bottom plates, and we'll be ready to dry corn for next week, hopefully. My fancy plugs, so rodents don't make a home in here. This one. So yes, that is the blower. See that bearing, the drag's moving. So unfortunately, I can't start the burner because there's no corn in it, and the airflow will be wrong and it'll set off the buzzers. So I already know that. But everything else seems to be running just fine. I'm gonna go check the drag out now that it's ran. I think there's a few paddles I gotta change. We're just looking for, I think there's 2 broken paddles. We found them in the augers, so I can find out how many I need. Yep, you missed it. Camera's screwing up. Yep, these 2 paddles up there. Goes into these columns. There's full heat, starts at the top, and it'll slowly just keeps taking it away all the way to the blower in the bin. It's brought in through there slowly, and it just keeps coming through. Okay, we are gonna go grab the ripper. Wes is taking on some wrenches. We got a loose fitting on the 8345. We're gonna meet them down there and just see if they need some assistance. Got our air compressor just in case our tires are flat on the ripper, but they shouldn't be. You never know. And we'll get down there and get set up. Tires all look relatively good. Okay. I got a quick little job here to do, then we'll take it back to the farm and give it a grease. Well, that concludes here. We're heading back to the farm. Actually, there's a seal that just went in that manure tank. So we just picked one up, we're heading back. All of us, we're gonna get that changed so we'll keep going and then elevate some corn, finish up the dryer.
All right, someone's gonna have to do one side or do something. Since for me.
Tell me this in mechanic school, put no ring in a cylinder for a snowmobile. Sometimes you gotta pull them a little.
I'm gonna say if there's any buildup on them.
Was making a heck of a mess. Was making a heck of a mess.
Oh yeah, just wait for it to start.
Yeah.
Luckily it went that way. I think it went that way because here's a little weak compared to the rest. So I'm assuming that's the reason why I started pissing out of there.
Okay.
So Owen and Aaron, they want to know whether you have the extra 120 birds.
Yes.
You do, okay. All right, so they'll make that decision.
Okay.
Aren't the bugs horrendous?
They're whatever. Rather that than mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Or snow.
Or snow. We on, Michael?
Yeah, I'm on here. I got the hat, like I'm at least, should be half on there. You just gotta get your half to, and then stay on there.
Let go?
Yeah, I'm already letting go. Yeah.
There we are.
So I'm assuming it was the grease that.
Grease, and you guys are trying to roll it on instead of snapping it on.
Yeah.
So it wants to roll back off. Oh yeah, baby.
Hopefully.
You might not have to squeeze the living piss out of it. I don't know.
He never said torque spec on it.
Right there.
Isn't that supposed to go the other way? I thought they were turning the other way. But maybe
Really?
that's what I thought. I thought they were turning the other way. But...
I think you turn them after to seal it.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, like that.
That way no one can over tighten. Maybe.
You happy with that, Owen? You want to?
It feels snug. It looks good. Like, I don't think that O-ring's actually going to go inside. I think it's the gasket. Well, let us
Give her a little snug.
Or do you think that'd be too much?
Keep the on you. As soon as you start, if it leaks a bit, just take it out.
Give her a little extra. Oh, there we go. One more fix down. He's gonna keep carrying on. A little tire pressure. And we'll grease it. And we're done. This thing is so handy. Now, I could have done this there, yes, but I would have been in the weeds. So I didn't really need to do tire pressure for that little tree line job. We want proper tire pressure when we do 100 acres. Look at that, we're missing a cap here. Let's get a cap. I have caps. $32. So I was noticing that bearing is right decked. Good thing we only did like maybe, I don't even think we did an acre. Did a couple swipes. So I don't know, I think that one's decked. So a couple years ago, I was just saying this to Wes, I put both of these sets on. This is a heavier duty set, and that's just the set that comes on this particular unit. This is very similar to the Sunflower. I'm almost wondering if it's the same. I should find out because I have a couple of these babies right here, and that would be ideal. So we're gonna check that out quick. If I do, that'd be awesome. And if I don't, I'll go order the parts. I don't need this ripper today. It's just a nice day. I thought I'd get it out and do this kind of maintenance check. Well, there we go. Is it the same shaft? I don't know. We'll have to take it apart and measure it and find out. Ooh, it's a little narrower housing. Oh, no, it's too small of a shaft. Okay, I will order new parts. This thing is greased otherwise. Oh, and we'll put it away. Okay, this is how I'm gonna end the video. I went and picked up most of my parts for the ripper yesterday morning. They had the bearing, no doubt about it, but these pillar blocks they didn't have. So I can't put that on the ripper just yet. I can't go ripping. But on a positive note, it is the end of the day. It is the 26th. My birds are in. Stress levels are down. They're laying well, it looks like. So I don't know what my next video is going to be. Are we going to be doing corn? Are we going to be soybeans? Or are we going to be in the barn? We'll see. Have a good one. Peace.